Hey troops, how's it going? Of course I say that with no one here right now, but my bitrate should be up to 4,700, but for some reason YouTube's saying it's only 2,400 right now. That's not a good sign. But yeah, we are back for some more Midnight Chronicle. They just, I believe the last uh, part of it has unlocked. So we should be able to complete this. And then, hey Falbane! No Elden Ring going back to bed. You really want me to be play Elden Ring, huh? I'll look into potentially streaming on Mondays too. Things should be getting a little easier for me. So I should be able to start doing some stuff on Mondays. We'll see. But yeah. What the heck was that? No need for you to buy it for me, Jesse. No need for you to buy it for me. I can get it with my own money. It's more just scheduling for me. But I mean, even then, like Mondays aren't always going to work because every other Monday I've been getting together with friends for Dungeons and Dragons. So with Chase and some others. But yeah, well, I'll definitely try to see how I can schedule things on my end. Hello. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jesse. You have a good one. Will do. Will do. You have a good night. Near midnight, it was pitch black at the South Transit Hub. It's so quiet. Maybe it'd be better if Susannah was here. We might be able to find that ghost car quicker. Forget it. It's too late now. This place, no matter how often I'm here, it still creeps me out. It's okay. It's not like ghost stories are real. Sushang silently thought to herself, gripping her sword. Her sword in her hand helped put her heart at ease. Things looked just like they had the last time she had come. A few bricks and tile, but no sign of life at a glance. I'll give any ghosts that want trouble the 1-2. Put them in their place, easy peasy. Then again, ghosts were people once. This would have been where they lived. Ghosts get homesick too. It makes sense to come back to where you were from originally. And ghosts from 500 years ago would still be here? Where are they all? Stop it. What am I thinking? Sushang shook her head in an attempt to clear her mind. Look, listen. There are basic principles of martial arts. Amid all her thinking, she heard a tiny sound come from behind. A sound that was out of place. At least it's not a ghost. I was wondering if you were going to show up. This should make things easier. A beam of moonlight gleamed across the blade's edge. In the sword's reflection, the Honkai beast approached Sushang from the shadows. How unlucky for you to have run across me. I don't remember there being so many Honkai beasts the last time I was here. Just what's going on? It also looks like the shopkeeper fixed the street lights that kept flickering the last time I was here. Up ahead, the crane game she had once played with Up ahead was the crane game she once had played with Susannah. Nearby was a faded arcade game covered in dust. It's dusty, but the joystick's clean. Hey, it's Homu! Sushang ran her fingers over the joystick and buttons, which were only covered in a thin layer of dust. Someone has to maintain the arcade machines here, changing parts and collecting coins and so on. My assistants refused to come, so I had to come myself. There are always people like you who come in the day, calling it the last point in the Honkai defense grid, like it's a niche attraction or something. Why did the manager have to scare us like that? Glad it's just a false alarm. Hey, what are you laughing at? On the one hand, it's pretty dead. On the other, people come here all the time to check it out. She glanced over at the token exchange box next to her, which was stuffed with free play tickets from her last visit. No one touched the tickets. Is anyone checking in on these machines? Sushang inserted a token. For a moment, the screen flickered and lit up. This doesn't look any different from a normal arcade machine. Am I overthinking? Well, only one way to find out. Her fingers tapped away diligently. Unfortunately, Sushang hadn't gotten much better since she last played. Uh-oh, almost fell off the conveyor belt. Oh no, I got smashed! The sprite representing Sushang was falling in midair. It's too hard. I can't get past this level. I shouldn't waste any more time. Huh? This time, instead of her character returning to start, a new screen had appeared. What's this? A bunch of question marks? The machine isn't broken, is it? I've died on that stage tons of times and have never seen this screen. Something's up. She moved the joystick to select the image at the end. Uh-oh, are we going in the game? Yep. What the heck? No, it looks like this. Something seems odd. I better be careful. Oh, I missed that. Shoot. Whoop. What? Is that what she meant by the old-fashioned way? Cheat? Whoa! Whew! Oh no! Flip, flip. Up. No, I'm going to do this. Okay. Is the machines like infected with Honkai virus or something? The strange miniature was backed into a corner. It pulled out an inflatable hammer out of nowhere and hit itself hard on the head. What? You know what you're doing? Ready for some questions? Of course. Sushang confirmed without hesitation. If someone is in danger, are you willing to help? Yes. As if there's any doubt. Even if it comes at any price? Oh, even if it comes at a price. Not any price, at a price. Yes. Of course. Even if it may be all for naught? Eh. It's too late to turn back now. Even if it may be all for naught? Do what you think is right. What's with all these questions? Hey, is that it? The screen went black and then lit up once more. This time, lines of numbers filled the screen. Cleared and delivering. Looks like accounting. But why do that on here? 794. Those numbers look familiar, like I've heard them somewhere. This doesn't make any sense. Why would monitors so new be missing parts? I thought it was my fault that another error was reported. 7 at Linhu North Road, 9 at the overpass, 4 at Forest Park. That's 20 parts in one day. Looks like there will be some applications to fill out. No way. What are the odds? Like a stone cast over a still lake, thoughts began to ripple outwards. She suddenly recalled when the shopkeeper rushed them to leave, and the heavy suitcase he carried, and the sound of metal. Maybe the shopkeeper has something to do with the missing parts. How did I not see it sooner? It was around this time that the car left the transit hub. Is it for secretly moving parts? Try to fool me, huh? I've got you now. Sushang ran towards the hub, her heart pounding with excitement and satisfaction. There were no lights on the road leading to the hub, just the dark of night. Instead of fear, she was leaping with joy. She had figured it out. The van covered in a gray tarp was parked in the shadows. The door was open and the key was in the ignition, but no one was in the driver's seat. How careless. Oh, well, makes things easier for me. After a quick search of the driver's seat, she found a few coins, a box of candy, a permit, and a small tattered book. The book was filled with places and names, which had been crossed out. On the last page, a number was circled and underlined several times. 876. Is that the number of parts? What are they going to do with that many parts? Sushang put the book away and looked over to the gray tarp covering the back. She hopped on the tarp and lifted it. Ah, this is that imitation porcelain from earlier. This isn't... Oh, wait. This isn't it. Where are those parts? She picked up a vase, but before she could take a closer look, she heard a sound come from inside. She tilted it over and shook it slightly. A metal part fell into her hand. Aha! They're using porcelain to move parts. No wonder they're so shoddy. The real product is the parts. I'm not sure if this is really smart or really dumb. Just shake and you can tell something is in there. I'll pack up all this evidence and soon they'll be arrested and brought to justice. Before she could pack up the parts, panicked footsteps came from around the corner. You alone aren't going to be enough. There are too many of them. Listen here, if you want to go, then go. Otherwise, let's do this. So they've already decided to show themselves. Good, I can take care of them now. Sushang leapt from the van and landed gracefully in front of the two. Halt! What are you doing here? You! What are you doing here? Now isn't the time to talk. If you don't go now, it'll be too late. The shopkeeper's hands were shaking as he kept looking over his back. Sushang found herself also looking behind him. In the moonlight, the shadows of the buildings seemed to be moving. The abandoned hub suddenly seemed very lively. Honkai beasts. What are this many doing here? OBS, what's going on? Wait, I should probably turn off the Discord audio. Or not Discord, the desktop. Cold light reflected off her scabbard. The dust settled. Everything happened in a fleeting moment. Hey, you two! What are you doing here at this hour? Whew, thank you. If it weren't for you, this could have gone really messy. Aren't you forgetting to show some gratitude? Thanks. Ah, you aren't the guy from the other day. You? Oh, you two have met? My friend here doesn't have any manners. Can you tell me your name so I can properly thank you? My name is Sushang. No thanks are necessary. How about this? Come by the shop tomorrow and eat and play whatever you want. My treat. It's already getting late, so I have to get going. Hold on, you still haven't answered my question. Question? I'll ask again. What are you doing here? There are a few arcade machines that I want the truth. The shopkeeper felt around for a handkerchief to wipe the sweat from his forehead. Forget it. Look how guilty this guy looks. Alright, let's hear it. Alright, we admit it. There, happy? Let's go. We don't need to waste time with her. Waste time? Sushang was stunned. She couldn't believe this person would brush her aside like it was nothing. Her heart surged with anger. I said, halt! In a hurry to make the rounds? No one is leaving here tonight. Stealing parts, hiding them in porcelain in the dead of night to sell them, and you think just a few words and you're off the hook? If I hadn't come, what would have happened with those Honkai beasts? You just let them run rampant in the city? Just for a couple of bucks, you put the whole all of Arc City's 10 million residents in danger. You... Her chest heaved with anger. She struggled to find the right words as she bit her lip and her face turned red with anger. You two are big meanies. Hearing her say something so childish, the porcelain shop owner laughed. You're good with your hands, I'll give you that. He pointed to his head and wiggled his finger. But not so great with words. You... Oh yeah? What about me? Enough! The shopkeeper sighed as though he made up his mind. Enough. Look, you're right, we stole the parts. But we aren't selling them for money. If not for money, then what for? See that light over there? Far off were tiny specks of light flickering like fireflies, almost impossible to notice if no one had pointed them out. If you head south from the hub, past Arca City's limits, that's where the Honkai Defense Network ends, and where Honkai beasts begin to appear. That's where this brat and I live. Huh? But why not live here instead? Well, sure, everyone knows how safe and developed Arc City is, but look, that's our home. We've lived there for generations. Our family, our friends, our neighbors, so many others in town. All right there. When Honkai came, a lot of towns were abandoned since they could stand up to it. But even with the city having expanded so much, how can it hold everyone? The lucky ones, those that were well informed, they'd settled down early on. Ordinary folks like us have to be careful. Earn some money in the city and wait for the city to come to us. Trix will send some emergency devices, but they aren't as good as the Honkai Defense Network. They aren't as foolproof. My wife lights a lamp in front of our house for me when she gets off work. We made it this far. Hopefully the city will come to us too. The shopkeeper gazed at the lights in the distance. I've been at this for too long. The other day, my wife ran into a Honkai beast, just a step away from her home. The shopkeeper's lip twitched as he tried to speak, but no words came out. Manager. Why, just one step away. He let out a sigh deep in his heart. Then, acting as though nothing had happened, he gave the boy in black a pat on the head. His father suffered the same fate. We're just unlucky. Who can you blame? But we can't live in fear all the time. He's right. I've talked with my neighbors. We want to set up a Honkai Defense Network. Or at least get Honkai energy monitors. So I take apart the arcade machines and sell the parts. This kid hides them in vases and takes them to be sold. At first, we only sold some small parts here and there, but as more people found out, demand increased. I told him we're stealing from Schicksal. We can't take any money. There are always neighbors chasing after us, calling us heroes. But what sort of heroes are we? Sushang couldn't find the words. What could she possibly say? What words could she possibly offer? Sushang said nothing and wanted to say nothing. In her mind, as long as you were kind and strong, you can help everyone live in peace. She was used to people thanking her with tears in her eyes. But no one ever told her that saving someone now isn't saving someone's life. The people were with no way to defend themselves. The people were with no way to defend themselves against the Honkai. Not sure why that comma's there. They were trapped in a vicious cycle. She wanted to promise the shopkeeper, but she couldn't. Susannah was right. This was a problem she couldn't be able to solve on her own. One person can only do so much. By the way, you were the one that modified the arcade machines, right? The shopkeeper nodded. So many people needed parts. So many people needed parts. So I set up arcades and contacted them internally to determine the number of parts needed. I didn't expect you'd find out. Lucky it was you. I'm aware that residual Honkai energy on the parts can attract beasts, but who would have thought there'd be so many tonight? You're right, what we've done is wrong. Some of the parts are in the car, but some have been sent out, so it'll take a while to get them back. But there should be some parts in the industrial park warehouse. I'll go get them. Wait, you mean this industrial park, right? Sushang opened up a map and pointed to an area marked in a red circle with the words inspection site. Correct. Don't worry, tomorrow morning I'll take the parts to the Shixel office and claim full responsibility. Hey, you can count me in. I can't let this old man go it alone. He needs some company. No! I told your father I'd look after you. If you mess that up, I won't be able to face him when I die. Come on, you geezer. Do the parts at the industrial park also have residual energy on them? I'm not sure. There might be. Why? As if struck by lightning, Sushang suddenly felt a wave of dread. No. Susannah! Arc City, South District, Industrial Park. This is the last area that needs to be inspected. Luckily, no beasts have been seen over here. There was a bit of moonlight, and she had a clear view of the park. But... What? The stream's current bitrate, 4,754 kilobytes per second, is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 4,500 kilobytes per second. It's literally above the recommended. What? Okay. YouTube's weird. Shixel HQ quickly compared the historical data based on Susannah's urgent report. The results showed a positive correlation between Honkai energy spikes and monitor failures in the area. I wonder how Sushang is doing. She should be here by now. She squeezed the Homu doll dangling from her backpack without thinking. It was the one Sushang won from a claw game for her. Right now it's just you and me. What I said to her was a bit harsh. I should really apologize and make up for it. That decides it. After making sure the monitors are working correctly, I'll go find Sushang and apologize. Oh wow, we're actually playing as her. Huh. Of course, more missing parts. After changing this many parts, I'm starting to really get the hang of this. Last one, quick and easy. Honkai energy monitor calibration done. Finished uploading data? Alright, all done. These monitors are getting pretty old. It'd save us a trip if they could scan themselves and send condition reports. Alright, let's add that to the mission report. At any rate, that went surprisingly well. Looks like a bit of good luck has finally come my way. Susannah quickly turned to go the way she came. The moon was shining brightly, and she felt at ease, having successfully completed her mission. I've never done an entire area's monitor repairs that quickly before. I bet Sushang will be really impressed when she finds out. Maybe she'll say, "What are you doing back here already?" "I'm all done with my mission. What do you think? Pretty fast, huh? Oh, and I got some pastries on the way back, and, well, don't be mad." She was mimicking Sushang, asking her this question, then shook her head and sighed. I've made this difficult for Sushang again. Bet she'll be pretty disappointed in me, huh? She reached back for the Homu doll in her backpack, but it wasn't there. Oh no, Homu's gone. I didn't drop it on the road, did I? Without hesitating, Susannah turned around and ran back to the industrial park. When did it go missing? Oh my goodness, they actually have a heart racing going on. I didn't even notice. Should be around here, right? I had it when I got here. How did it disappear like that? Ah, there it is. The Homu doll was in the grass nearby. She picked it up and was relieved to see it wasn't broken at all, just dirty. Susannah! Huh? That sounds like Sushang's voice. Susannah looked back to see a familiar face. She had forgotten all the apologies she had prepared and waved her arms in excitement. Hey, Sushang-sama! We need to get out of here. She had never seen Sushang, who typically handled difficulty with ease, look so worried before. The wind blew past the hair on Susannah's temple. Reflected in her stunned gaze was a silhouetted figure as large as a mountain. Look out! At that moment, Susannah's mind was blank. That was the closest she had ever been to a Honkai beast. So close she could reach out and touch it. Quick, move. Remember what you should do when you meet an unexpected enemy. But she couldn't. Fear seized her mind. Her limbs were completely frozen and she couldn't move a muscle. It can't be. Time seemed to freeze. Then she felt a hand grab her wrist and give her a firm pull, rolling her onto her side. You're okay. Sushang-sama, what are you doing here? I promised I'd go with you. I never go back on my word. I'm sorry, Susannah. I was out of turn the other day. I forgot what it meant to be a Valkyrie, and the importance of working together. Sushang's eyes were filled with guilt. Susannah was surprised that she was so open with her emotions. You aren't mad at me? No, never. How could I ever be mad at Sushang-sama? I was in the wrong too. Alright, we can talk more later. Leave this to me. You need to get out of here for now. But Before she could say anything, Sushang had already drawn her sword. There was a flash of cold light against the dark of night. In one fell swoop, she dealt the Honkai beast a fatal blow. But the Honkai beast didn't fall. Instead, it shook its body and let out a shrill cry. What? She was stunned and surprised for a moment. Distracted, she didn't notice a pack of Honkai beasts coming in from behind her. This is a real headache. They just keep coming like locusts. If only I could get them all in one place. You know, there are too many Honkai beasts. They're moving all over the place. She's just chasing after them. Susannah's eyes followed Sushang, but she was moving too quickly, disappearing into the herd of Honkai beasts again and again. She knows the danger, but she keeps fighting. This is who she is, always giving her best. But if she keeps it up, she's going to run out of energy. I need to help her. Come on, Susannah, think. There must be something I can do. Ah! She ran over, and after dodging several attacks and falling and getting up several times, she finally reached Sushang. Sushang-sama, just draw them together, alright? Don't get any closer, Susannah. It's too dangerous. I'll cover you while you get somewhere safe. Susannah shook her head and removed a part from her bag. Remember how I told you equipment repair is a mandatory subject for all Valkyries? By putting the part in backwards, the monitor releases Honkai energy, attracting beasts. This is intentional as a countermeasure. If I can distract the Honkai beasts for a bit, Sushang-sama will have a shot at taking them out, right? It's too dangerous. You don't have any experience. You could get hurt. I think it'd be better to... I know you can do it. And besides, I'm very good at attracting Honkai beasts. I'm not going to sit by on the sidelines this time. I may not be good as you, but I am a Valkyrie of Schicksal. Susannah. Sushang was taken aback, but then let out a small smile. Alright, let's get to it. Her cold steel blade was drawn from its sheath. With the sword glistening in the moonlight, she rushed towards the Honkai beast. Come on! Yeesh, this guy's big. Excuse me. Thanks to Sushang-sama, not only did we complete all the inspection missions in the southern region early, but we even solved the mystery behind the Ark City's paranormal incidents. I pronounce this is definitely, absolutely, certainly the most memorable day in history. But I do have one regret. I completely forgot to take a photo. My friends, you can't even imagine how amazing Sushang-sama was in battle. She stood beside me, a sword in her hand, fearless against all those Honkai beasts, and could even joke with me. Plus, Sushang-sama and Durandal-sama's fighting styles seem to be different. If Durandal-sama is a formidable strike of lightning, then Sushang-sama would be a breeze that flits across a lake. Without even forming a ripple, she attacks with the intensity of a tempest. If only I could be like her one day. Now that I think about it, those Honkai beasts were probably nothing to Sushang-sama. Her every blow was graceful and unrestrained. It'll be a breeze for her, even if there were a few times more Honkai beasts. Or maybe she was just giving me a chance? Although I was embarrassing as always and drew a blank when I saw those Honkai beasts, I didn't hold her back. That counts as being useful, right? Speaking of which, tomorrow's the last day of the mission. Other than finishing up the inspections, I still have to return to the Shixel office in Arc City as a witness to the theft of public safety equipment. Of course, it's wrong to steal those parts. I don't know why. I hope that Homu World Manager and Porcelain Shop Owner... Oh, that the Homu World Manager and Porcelain Shop Owner don't get too heavy of a sentence. Sushang-sama said it wasn't their fault. It couldn't be helped, and it was a tragedy caused by Honkai. She also said that she wanted to take a look at the areas next to Arc City and help get rid of Honkai beasts for those who live in the peripheral. Even if she can only help them once, she still wants to do it. Although Shixel's defense facilities aren't perfect now, she trusts that all the diligent Valkyries won't let the people who are still fighting to survive down. Sorry. Moving stuff around to get a little more comfortable. She believes that one day, nobody will have to live in the shadows of Honkai ever again. I feel like I should be doing something too. If possible, I want to apply to buy more Honkai energy monitors for those residents. It'll be great if we could refurbish the highways around the area and install the Honkai defense network. That'll make their way home safer. Alright, it'll probably be difficult to see Sushang-sama from now on. I want to give her a present as a souvenir for this journey. There are plenty of good options. Arc City's specialty snacks, Homu dolls, cabinet tokens. But for personal reasons, I still chose that one. Perhaps Sushang-sama might not like that gift. It might even add to her troubles, but please allow me to cause a little more trouble for her this time. I promise this will be the last time. All Honkai energy monitors in the South District have been inspected. No new errors within the past 24 hours. Okay, the report is in. Sushang-sama, all finished up here. Huh? Sushang-sama? She was just here playing games. The arcade was empty save for a flashing arcade monitor. Whoa! Tales of Zia Fantasia! This one really gets your agility. Sushang would like it. But she didn't say anything when I asked her about it. I bet Sushang would think this game is pretty easy since she has such quick reflexes. Huh? Susannah approached the screen. Rows and rows of high scores filled the screen. Let's see how Sushang ranks. Last place? Susannah's heart skipped a beat and she took a step back. Whoa! No wonder Sushang didn't want me to know. I'll have to pretend I don't. But I can't just pretend not to know. Oh, Sushang-sama, I'm sorry. She squatted in the corner and covered her face, trying to not look at the arcade machine. But if she finds out, what do I do? Why'd I have to be so curious? Hello? Can you hear me? Snap out of it! Susannah, come on! Uh-oh! Why were you squatting down there covering your face? I yelled at you a couple times and you didn't say anything. It's nothing. Alright, then. Reach out your hands. I have something for you. Huh? This is from that poster. Buy one giant golden Homu milk tea, get the second half off. Bring your friends. Yep. I saw someone walk by with a cup, asked where they got it from, and the line was pretty short. So, what do you think? Is it good? So sweet. And the taro is really sticky. It's so good. I love the taste too. It honestly tastes better than my master's tea. My master always adds so many leaves. The tea is basically black at that point. It's way too bitter. That's too much. I don't know how she could drink it. Something must be wrong with her taste buds. Sushang smacked her lips as if she could still taste the bitterness. But it's weird. After drinking something that bitter, anything you drink afterwards will taste sweet. My master always said that pleasure follows pain. But this tastes really good. Sushang buried her head in the cup and took a big gulp. I wish my master could have a taste. She gazed off into the distance. Beyond the skyscrapers and neon lights, the vermilion gables of Ark City were visible, reminding her of where she once lived. Maybe your master would like it too. What makes you say that? That old lady drank bitter tea for so long, it wouldn't hurt to try something sweet for once. After all, doesn't pleasure follow pain? Get out! You really called my master an old lady? If she heard, she'd make you drink the whole bowl of bitter tea and smile. Eh? Alright, seriously though, your mission. It's all finished up, right? Yep, all done. Just imagine if Sushang told Susannah that her master was, Hu Tao. That's good. They knew deep down that, with this mission finished, there was no reason for Susannah to stay in Ark City. The glow of the streetlights softened their faces. They looked at one another for a while, not knowing what to say. After a while, Sushang opened her mouth. Well then, be safe getting back. Don't worry, I'll be safe. Don't think about failing so much. Just believe in yourself more and let go. Everyone has to start somewhere. I feel badly troubling everyone so much. What trouble? Next time you run into a Honkai beast, just don't be so stiff. Yeah, I think this is the last fight. I think this last fight really helped me get past my nerves. I think. She inhaled deeply and reached her hand out to Sushang. One day, I'll be a Valkyrie that can stand on my own, just like Sushang-sama. Sushang was at a loss for words. She looked in Susannah's eyes and nodded her head. I know you will. Well, I'm off. Susannah grabbed at the corner of her coat. Weighing down her bag was the still undelivered gift. She smiled at Sushang. The neon lights caused her eyes to shine a bright yellow, her gaze full of sweet memories. Well, I should head out too. It's about that time. If I'm late, I might miss my train. Alright then. See you later. Sushang gave a nod, turned around, and walked along the road. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to say goodbye. The street lights stretched her shadow into a long tail, broken up by the colorful neon lights. She had been traveling with a companion for so long, it felt strange to be alone, as is normal. I don't know when we'll meet again. She suddenly felt a strong impulse to turn around and see what direction Susannah had gone. She knew knights go where they are needed. That's just how it is. Li Sushang took a step forward. Yes, this is how it is. The long road may be long. The road may be long, but we'll see each other again. Li Sushang took another step. But it wouldn't hurt to peek, right? Just a peek? Sushang turned her head. Susannah hadn't moved from where she was standing, her face red as she tried to hold back tears. When she saw Sushang turn around, her face lit up. Sushang-sama! She ran over, her golden locks standing out in the light so that she looked like a happy little teddy bear. You mentioned how friends should swap gifts during moonlight strolls. I know you don't like being tied to anything, but... She removed a box from her bag that she didn't have time to wrap. Is this a cell phone? Well, I don't actually know what kind of cell phone you like, so I just bought the latest one with the premium features. I put some apps on there, including Shixel Gossip. If you're ever bored, have a look. It's pretty interesting. Just think of it as something to remember me by. You can just put it somewhere. You don't have to use it. Don't worry, it'll be our little secret. I won't bother you with it, really. Susannah clutched at her coat while her voice trembled. She was rubbing her eyes, trying to smile. I'll go now. Wait! Goodbye. For real this time. Hey, don't leave just yet. Susannah ran away quickly, disappearing into the crowd in the blink of an eye. You didn't tell me how this works. Let's see, there's a button. I better not press it. Whoa, why did it vibrate all of a sudden? Above is the Honkai Energy Monitor record for the South District of Arc City. Immortal Blade's B-rank Valkyrie Susannah. And a report. There's not a single typo. So why have I revised it this many times? Back at the Valkyrie Lounge, the sun spilled onto her desk. Susannah scowled at the report, unaware of the footsteps behind her. You haven't finished revising it? Oh, yeah. How do you write a report anyway? It's even harder than the mission itself. Perhaps it's the wrong formatting, or it's too wordy and reads like a novel? But I can't get rid of this paragraph, or this one, or this one. There are just a lot of important memories here. I want to be able to remember them 10 or even 20 years from now. And this won't be a proper report. Oh, right. I developed these pictures for you. Have a look. Thank you so much. Susannah looked at the photos of her Homer King doll, Moonlight Arc City, neon lights on the streets. Memories came back like yesterday. Finally, her eyes fell on the only group photo. When the photo was taken, Sushang's eyes were closed because of the flash, but Susannah didn't have the courage to ask her to take another. Oh, whoops. But her eyes are closed too. But looking at them now, she was overwhelmed with a special kind of emotion. But what was Sushang-sama up to now? Maybe she's fighting Honkai beasts, or traveling to the next city, or sitting in a car, still waiting at the station? Will she struggle to resist playing ergonomics at the arcade? The streets, the moons, the lights on the lake? When she looked back at them now, they felt so distant. The free and unrestrained Li Sushang. The woman and her sword traveling all over for what is right and just. Meanwhile, she's just a plain old Valkyrie Susannah, stumbling through her daily missions, trying not to be too much of a bother. Speaking of, the day she gave her the cell phone, she was so nervous she forgot to give Sushang her phone number. Why am I like this? What's with the troubled look? Well, it's still better than meeting where you uploaded the monthly reports to someone else's folder. You've really grown up a lot. Hey, you didn't need to bring that up. I didn't mean to tease you. I almost forgot, the application you submitted to purchase more Honkai Energy monitors was approved. Huh? That fast? The Overseer cares a lot about this. I also heard Shixel and Anti-Entropy are going to work together to expand the Honkai Defense Network, which I never thought I'd see. Wow, that's great. The shopkeeper and the others can finally rest at ease. Huh? Why are you laying down? Just resting for a bit. I fell off a platform during the mission and sprained my foot. Wow, that sounds like it hurts. Don't worry, I'm lucky. I can skip evening training. I can't last 10 minutes against Durandal's virtual training. That's no good. We have to treat it now. Sushang-sama gave me a bottle of ointment that's pretty effective. Should we give it a try? If you're gonna insist, it looks like I'm not getting out of training after all. Don't be so lazy. Training can be really helpful. Yep. After all, it uses your favorite Durandal's data. Oh, right. Susannah. Hmm? Can we really be called Valkyries? Clumsy, afraid of ghosts and pain, and always feeling like we're dragging everyone down? About that. Your family works in ore, right? Even if being a Valkyrie doesn't work out, you'll still be comfortable. Why do you want to be a Valkyrie? The answer is simple. I want to go back to a time where there was no Honkai. But there's no way to change the past. Too many people have been uprooted, loved ones lost, all because of Honkai. Since Honkai came, no one is able to be out alone or just live a normal life. So I need to work harder, just like Durandal-sama, to destroy the Honkai and return things to how they once were. Valkyrie or commoner, we're all after the same goal. And I want to help out too. Why are you looking at me? Every time you come back from business, you seem different from before. What do you mean? Anyway, try getting up and moving, and don't forget to take your ointment once a day. Huh? But didn't Sushang-sama give this to you to use? Take it. You need it more than I do. It might even come in handy. Oh, and it's normal for Valkyries to be afraid of ghosts and pain. We're still people, after all. What? I know someone who's also afraid of ghosts. But she's incredible and can take on 10 Honkai beasts on her own. Huh? Which Valkyrie is that? That's a secret. The girl's laughter filled the Valkyrie lounge. A rare moment of calm in this era. The girls in this picture stood closely next to each other, and the dust floating in the air landed softly on the photograph. Although the story that occurred under the neon lights of Arc City has become memories, they could still find irreplaceable traces of it on themselves. Hey!
Susannah, Genki?
She got her number! Ah. Nice. Alright, now we can claim that, claim that. Now we have enough to get this, but we still need to get 110 more in order to purchase it. And no one has purchased any yet. Oh, because you need... Well, no, even that. I wonder how many people play on this. That'll be rather easy to do. Just play on Shroud and I get both of those. Yeah, I should be able to get this done. While we're here, let's see. Yep. Alright. So I think I'll be doing this game mode, Shia Fantasia. I think I'll be doing this mode in another stream tomorrow morning for me. So maybe 8 a.m. for me or something. That way, we can have a little more fun with this. I've been doing this daily on my own, but I want to actually stream myself playing it. That being said, Okay. I mean, we do still have to finish the Elysian realm story, so I guess, we can go do that. I'm not able to do the deep sequence while the story's going, so let's continue.
メイの姉ちゃん、あ、違う。メイ様、おかえり。メイ様？どうかしたの？メイ様。
I'm gonna add and continuing the Elysian realm. Because I need to finish this. Because apparently it's a lot more important than what we were expecting.
待ってパルド、様付けはやめて。なんだか変な感じがするから。でもメイの姉ちゃんじゃなかった。メイ様の名前をそのまま呼ぶのもよくないんじゃない？もともとみんなのことを兄ちゃんや姉ちゃんで呼んでるし、メイの姉ちゃん、メイ様のようなピップはやっぱり他の人たちと差をつけないといけないんじゃないかな。安心してメイの姉ちゃんに。メイ様、こういった特別な称号は私のところではメイ様一人だけのものだから。
They messed up. She's supposed to be continuously accidentally calling her boss, but
あなただってその呼び方に慣れていないじゃない。パルド、
Oh,
いつものように呼んで。
never mind.
いやいや、ダメだよ。私のような商売人は呼び名をうっかり間違えたりしたら大変なことになるんだから。それはもはや一つの知識みたいなものだよ。他の呼び名はさておき、様や旦那ってつけただけで何度もいいことがあったもん。
Oh, wait. Now I'll keep going with this. I can complete the story, the other chapter later.
特にまだ黄昏の町にいた頃は、相手が誰であろうと様や旦那で呼んでたんだ。そうすれば万が一誰かに聞かれてもただ任務の報告をしてただけだと思われる。安心して旦那、例の物全部手に入れておいたよってね。そしてその存在しない旦那を捕まえるため、ギャブヘビにならないように相手は軽率に動けない。何かが違うと気づいた時には私はもうとっくに逃げ切ってるってわけ。知らなかったわ。昔はそういう生活をしてたのね。黄昏の町。パルド、千号もそこにいたって話をしてたわよね。つまり火を追うがに入る前から二人は知り合いだったの？そうでもないよ。千号の兄ちゃんのことは火を追うがに入ってから知ったんだ。当時はすごくびっくりしたんだよ。まあ思い返してみれば確かにいろいろつながるけど、そう千号の兄ちゃんがあの療養所の運び屋だったなんて誰も思いつかないよ。療養所？うん、黄昏の町の療養所。あそこで唯一の療養所でもあるんだ。ご飯すら食べられない人たちがたくさんいた。子供もいれば大人もいたよ。ただしばらくしてあそこは廃墟となったんだ。原因は何だったのかな。火災？それともガス爆発だったっけ？多分崩壊でしょうね。ああ、そっちの時代でもそういった理由で崩壊関連の事件をごまかしてきたんだ。それは全然変わってないんだね。黄昏の町の療養所、崩壊による災害。戦後。
まさか彼とさくらはそこで。
どうかしたの？メイのね、メイ様、急に黙り込んで思い詰めた顔をして。
ああ、いいえ。ただ新たな考えを思いついただけだから。それとパルド、本当にもう様付けで呼ばないで。好きじゃないし変な感じがするの、とっても。
じゃあわかった、メイ様。じゃなかった、メイの姉ちゃん。
So it's not that she's calling her boss, she's calling her Mei-sama. Did the surgery like give her cat instincts? Like, okay, what are you painting? Oh, it's blank. What the? Oh, I did not know you could actually fall off of that.
色たくさんあるけどまだ足りない。この絵には新しい色が必要。でもどこにあるの？
グレッシュ、またここに来たのね。どう？欲しい色は見つかったのかしら？
まだ。ここにはたくさんの色があるけど欲しい色がない。そんな存在しない、まだ作られていない色。
存在しない色？
うん。例えば
The girl in white suddenly stood tiptoe and pressed one finger against the hilt of May's blade.
これなら存在しない色を作れると思う。いろんな赤、いろんな黒、暖かくて冷たくて。
グレーシュ、あなた。
彼女から離れてくれないか、ライデン・メイ。
The youth appeared suddenly, snatching the blade at May's waist from Griseo's hand.
コズマ？
コズマ、私を迎えに来たの？
ああ。
でもまだ帰りたくない。もう少しここにいたいよ。アトリエにある色は少ない。ここにある色は多いの。だからもう少しここにいたい。ダメ？コズマ。
ライデン・メイ、少し来てもらえないか。あんたと二人で話したいことがある。
それでどういうことなの？
忠告し忘れたかもしれないが、グレーシュと会うときは武器を持ち歩かない方がいい。
それはありえないわ。自分を窮地に追い込む人を相手に私がそうする理由をあなたも理解できると思うけど。
俺の前なら構わないが、グレーシュはあんたのような人と頻繁に会うべきではないんだ。その理由は今のあんたにはまだ早い。いや違う、それは言えない。これじゃケビンに似すぎている。グレーシュはそういうものの影響を受けやすい。刀にある邪気と殺意は彼女を別の何かにするかもしれない。待て、この感じだとさくらに似すぎてしまうだろうか。まあいい、適当にきつくない言い方にしよう。とにかく俺の言う通りにした方がいい。あんたに害はないはずだ。
What the? Yep, I got a hair in my mouse. All of a sudden, the mouse felt like it was lagging. That's better. I think. Yeah, I don't see any other hairs. Start off with that. The only support I have is from Mobius. You. And you. And you.
そういえば、どうして私の刻印だけ金色なのかしら。エデンは怒らん。
Alright. Let's try this out. My laptop is feeling a little warm. And I have it lifted up on the platform too.
進化というのは私に服従しなさい。
本物の僕が君をここに来させた。
I don't know why, it still feels like my mouse is being a little laggy. Come on, I selected Elysia's thing. Where is it? Not that I exactly need it, but there's a couple things that I want.
あなたに協力できること
No sign of Alyssa's thing again. I think it's kind of funny how May is right-handed, but that entity that she has, the Honkai thing that she has hovering behind her, is left-handed.
なたの目には見た
雷鳴の時
Ooh. We actually got to see her faint instead of hear her faint.
やっぱりいいでしょう。あなたに合うわ、アポニア。ああ、メイ。よかった。しばらくぶりだけど、新しい傷跡は増えていないようだ。アポニア、以前。待ってください、メイ。
Aponia extended her hand and pointed at her collar.
ここが乱れている。私が直してあげましょう。もっと近くに来てください。
No. There are more important matters. Was the right answer, but for some reason that answer didn't come out. The gentle request trusted like the words of an oracle. White hands reached out from the darkness, not making a sound. They would look nicer coming from white cuffs. They didn't look like the type to be pulling strings in the shadows.
ありがとう。大したことではないよ。もし可能であれば、本当はその眉間の疲れと困惑をこの手でなくしたかった。
After fixing May's collar, she returned her hands to her lap.
確かに困惑してるわ。そしてその理由はあなたにあるのよ。ここに来る前、私はある事故に遭遇したんだけど、あなたが私を助けてくれたようね。ええ。しかし私がいなくてもビルビは彼女の大鳥を完成させた。耐えられないと思ったからそうしただけ。
Obia's connected for a lot longer than usual. Normally I hear it disconnect, reconnect instantaneously, but this actually took a bit of time. That's worrying. But at least YouTube is saying I'm having an excellent connection right now.
それはあなたを殺すことは私の本意ではないから。もうすぐあなたもわかるはず。誰かを殺すことは悪意がなくてもできる。あなたを助けたことと私が未来ですることは矛盾していない。あれは未来の私とあなたの間にある運命。止めることも逆らうこともできない。もし選択できるのなら、私だってあなたに首を絞められ、そういう悲しい運命を。
May involuntarily shifted her gaze upwards. There, as white as her hands. Yes, her eyes did not match the cross. Her eyes did not cross the cell's darkness, yet she still felt she could see the white neck. As though it were in front of her own eyes, as if it were being held tightly in her palms. What would it feel like, holding it tightly?
さあメイ、今日はここまでにしましょう。
Yikes!
このエリアへの長いは今のあなたにとって次の再会を楽しみにしている。ここ戻ってきたのね。さっきアポニアと話をした時、思考が私自身の言うことを聞かないみたい。アポニア、それがあなたの本当の能力なの。
Ending it with the whispers. Yep. Talk to Sakura in the war room.
メイドのどうかしたのか。
ええ、ちょっとね。最近黄昏の町に関することを耳にして、それで
メイドのはわらわを責めるために来たのか。
責める？
組織の命令とはいえ、わらわにはあの悲劇に対して逃れられぬ責任がある。
つまり黄昏の町の療養所、そこは確かに桜と千号が出会った場所だったのね。
その通りじゃ。千号、彼はあの任務で最も大きな不確定要素、もしくは予想外じゃった。いいな、本当にあの任務は千号のような予想外なことばかりじゃったな。
どうやら私の知らないことはまだたくさんあるみたいね。
当事者であるわらわにとってもそれは変わらぬぞ。今でもわらわはあの事件の全貌を知っておるとは言い切れぬ。最初わらわは機密が外に漏れぬよう火を追うがの裏切り者数名の粛清を命じられたのじゃ。じゃが黄昏の町に着いた後、わらわは察した。そこの状況は想像していたよりもずっと複雑じゃと。
崩壊病よね。
ああ、そこの感染者は多く、しかも人目につかぬように隠されていたのじゃ。同時にあの町には旦那と呼ばれる謎の人物もおったようで、それ以外にわらわが入手した情報はわけのわからぬ歌だけじゃった。黄昏の町は外から来た者を拒絶していたからの。特にわらわのような兵士は想像できぬほど拒絶されたのじゃ。故にあらゆる突発的な状況に対応できるように、火を追う側わらわに通常の規格を超えた武装を用意してくれたのじゃが、戦後を前にした時、わらわにはやはりこの刀しか残っていなかった。
住人たちとの消耗戦はそれほど厳しいものだったのね。
ああ、いや、実はそれらの武装は任務が正式に始まる前に盗難にあったのじゃ。盗まれた装備を取り戻すため、わらわは捜索範囲を広げ、療養所の異常に気づいたのもその時じゃった。あの任務にあった予想外の展開は途中から最後まであまりにも都合が良すぎた。まるで誰かがそうなるように操ったみたいにの。裏切り者の追跡がなければわらわが黄昏の町に行くこともなかった。黄昏の町の複雑な状況がなければ組織が特殊な規格の武装を用意することもなかった。それらの武装が盗まれていなければ感染者たちの集まる場所、予想外じゃった千号の登場は火を追うがの上層部に衝撃を与えた。それをきっかけにその後はいろいろと変わった。そしてもっと予想外じゃったのは、わらわが黄昏の町から連れ帰ったあの二人が最終的に英傑になったことじゃな。
確かに都合が良すぎる気がするわね。しかもその予想外のことにはどれも人為的な要素が入ってる。その要素を全て計算に入れるだなんてありえない。待って、さくら、今黄昏の町から連れ帰ったのは二人って言ってなかった？
ああ、アポニア。彼女もその一人じゃった。
Yep, back to Aponia.
あの時アポニアが崩壊病の爆発を促した元凶だと疑った火
Not
を
Nia.
彼女を拘束するようにわらわに命令してきた。それがなければもしかしたら彼女は一生火を追うがと関わることもなかったじゃろうな。
黄昏の町。 なんだかそこって人材を輩出する場所みたいね。私の知ってる限り英傑の中で少なくとも3人はその場所と関わりがあるから。
もしかしたらそれも予想外なことの一つかもしれない。
Nope, still blank.
あら、一緒にいすぎたみたいね。うん。早くこの場を離れないといけないわね。このままだと。誰かがへそを曲げるもの。あらメイ、いいタイミングに来てくれたのね。中和をお願いするために今から探しに行こうとしていたのよ。
中和？
あ、メイお姉ちゃん。はーい。私に会いたくなったの？はい。これが中和が必要な部分よ。
これはエリシアが教えたの？
なんて言えばいいのかしら。そうとも言えるし、そうでないとも言えるような。まさかメイ、まだ気づいてないの？グレーシュの特別なところ。
グレーシュ、彼女はうまく守られていて接触できる機会はそんなにないわ。
そうよね。でもそうじゃなくてもメイ、グレーシュと触れ合う時間はコントロールしないとダメだからね。
Because people's personalities start rubbing off on her?
もしいつかグレーシュがエフレよ、私に服従しなさいとか言い出したら、ダメダメ、あまりにも変だもの。
その話だとグレーシュは他人の影響を受けやすいのかしら。それとも彼女は自覚せずに誰かの真似をするの？
多分影響
Is that why she's usually so quiet when she's around Cosma? Because Cosma is such a quiet person and influences her into becoming quiet? That would be rather interesting. Standing up, stretching.
自身の材質と特性があるけど、もしうっかり何かが付着してしまったら、それはもう白紙じゃなくなるでしょ。ほら、今がそういう状況よ。彼女と少し一緒にいるだけでもう私そっくりになってるもの。
I bet the Hersher of Corruption would be a little jealous hearing that.
確かに分かりやすい変化だわ。でも彼女の自我はどうなってるの？もし彼女がずっとあんな感じなら。
まあまあメイ、私が挙げた例をちゃんと聞いて。言ったでしょ、白紙に付着したものはそれを覆い隠せるものは強くないからすぐに消えてなくなるの。付着した時のように簡単にね。シンプルに言うと、絵を1枚描いたらグレーシュは元通りに戻るはずよ。そして本当のグレーシュはそれは難しい質問ね。天使のように可愛い彼女を見たことがあるし、悪魔のように恐ろしい彼女を見たこともある。もちろん2社とも彼女の本心じゃないけどね。そういうことに直面するほどまだ年を取っていないもの。
Alright, now we can go to the deep sequence shroud. Okay. Perfect.
デートでもしましょうか。ここは
Ooh, that sounds nice.
潔癖症はとて
I've
も
been
大変
playing
人混みの中で
Fallen Rosemary Rita in this mode so many times. I don't think I've read that a bit. Elysian.
デートでもしましょうか
What's it called? And Wave 2 is already dead.
旧姓は簡単。
デートでもしましょうか
後継者に何
デートでもしましょうか
Oh, right. I think, yep, I just wasted the ultimate.
ルールに縛られないでいっちゃ デートでもしましょうかついてこれますか久しぶりあた加速しますよデートでもしましょうか地球の神のささやきを聞きましょう
Alright.
デートでもしましょうか
Boom, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You two You're actually putting up a bit more of a fight.
地形の神のささやきを聞きましょう。捕まえましたね。
葉がひらひらと。
デートでもしましょうか。ついてこれますか。ささやきなさい。
Oh, the ultimate didn't even get to finish.
進む道に
デートでもしましょうか。ついてこれますか。加速しますよ。デートでもしましょうか。ささやきなさい。ロッキー。
Right now, even if I mistime the ultimate like I did just there, the aftershock is still enough to get them.
最悪な
Ultimate.
Date でもしましょうか。
Okay, I think there was a glitch there because I did not see the explosion.
何か気になる品物があったら
There we are.
デートでもしましょうか。
Yeah.
ちょっと待って、データを削除。
デートでもしましょうか。捕まえましたよ。ささやきなさい。ロッキー。
になった瞬間からあなたは近畿の
No,
境
no,
界
no,
線を
no.
越え
No
た
autoplay. Money, 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 money.
デートでもしましょうか。
久しぶり。
加速しますよ。ついてこれますか？デートでもしましょうか。
食べられないように気をつけて。
危険の神のささやきを聞きましょう。
Bingo! Excuse me.
デートでもしましょうか。加速しますよ。
Alright. Alright.
デートでもしましょうか。捕まえましたね。
Easy peasy. Yo. Get me out of there. And there she goes. Okay.
これはメイおかえりなさい。
Right then, Alicia's fingers ran through her hair and then tugged at her ears.
この音は何なの？何？私が綺麗だって褒めてくれてるの？嬉しいけど何度も言わなくても大丈夫よ。
May leaned in slightly and grabbed both of Alicia's wrists, yanking them from her ears.
だからこの音は何だって聞いてるの。あら、もうこんなに積極的になったのね、メイ。この音はビルビーの仕業よ。ここに彼女の臨時工房があってね。かなり前から狭いとか思い切った動きが取れないとか言って封鎖してたんだけど、何か思いついたからか急に中に入ってったのよね。ビルビー？それって私に何か影響を与えたりするの？それは彼女の行動次第よ。メイも気づいてるでしょ。彼女はどんなキャラを演じてても他人を驚かすようなことばかり考えてる。楽園をめちゃくちゃにしたことだってあったわ。でも彼女本人に確認した方がいいと思うわよ。フラインのような柔らかい見た目なら話は別だけど、私は機械に興味はないの。
Even Elysia knows to stay away from Vilvi.
キャラ。ビルビーの体内には一体どれほどの人の精神が共存してるの？楽園に現れるまでにかかった時間は他の英傑よりもずっと長かったわよね。
精神共存？メイ、何の話をしてるの？わかったわ。ビルビーったらまた大げさに話したのね。まさか信じたわけじゃないでしょ？え？まあそうよね。彼女が最初にヒヨオーガに報告した時は自称珍しいタイプの精神感知型で他人の思考を自身の体内に拘束できるって言ってたわ。ヒヨオーガはその言葉を信じて長い間研究してたけど、最後に事実が明らかになった時、切れたメビウスは机を何個も壊してたわ。実はね、ビルビーの能力はとてもシンプルなのよ。彼女は自身の思考を分割することでそれぞれの独立を可能にしているの。でもビルビーは同じ種類の知識を一緒の領域に置くようにしてる。だからメイは彼女の言葉を信じちゃったのよね。
やっぱり会ったばかりの英傑に対しては疑う姿勢を貫いた方が良さそうね。 別に大したことはないわ。ある意味で確かに彼女を彼女たちとして考えてもいいから、私もたまに羨ましいと思う時があるのよ。彼女たちが自由に交流できるかどうかはわからないけど、永遠に寂しさを感じずに済むでしょ。もう私も寂しいと感じたことはないけど。
Wait, Dr. Vilvian has her? What? How long has this place been here? Maybe they just opened it up for the first time? What's this?
ここまで大掛かりとは。今度は何を作ろうとしてるのかな。おや、どうやら私はお客さんと縁があるみたいだね。でも今日は休園だよ。
前にも言ったけど、ショートやらに興味はないわ。ここがなぜ解放されたか見に来ただけだから。
ああ、そういうことね。見て回っていいよ。ここは一応私の工房。私はあまり興味がないけど、多くの名作がここで誕生したことは確かだよ。現実での構造が完全に一致するなんて、この古の楽園では結構珍しいでしょ。どうやら今後の私はここに来る回数が増えるようだね。また目覚めて妙な肩こりを感じることになるのか。これらのアンティークパーツはさておき、前回は慌ただしかったからまだインタビューしていなかったよね。古の楽園が完成してから2人目の、多分2人目かな。全ての刻印に触れたものとして何か感想はない？
すべての刻印？何か勘違いしてるんじゃないかしら。まだできてないけど。
そんなはずがないよ。私はわざと自分を大鳥にしたんだから。ああ、わかった。アポニアだね。まだ戒律を受けてないの？
ええ。でももう別の形で彼女に会ったわ。
おめでとう。それはいいことだよ。もう会ったならそれで十分。戒律の刻印を獲得する前に早く逃げた方がいいよ。
Ah, so most people do not get the signet of discipline.
刻印をそんな風に煙たげに話す人は初めて見たわ。
本当？無限の刻印をいいものだと思ってる？
それもそうね。
こう話そう。私個人の基準から見てアポニアは絶対に善人だよ。でもね、善意が善果をもたらすとは限らない。彼女がもたらすそういう演劇効果は私でも時間をかけないと相手に。
それは戒律の刻印と何の関係があるの？それとも今までの経験からしてそれは現実と同じく誰かに押し付けると反抗できなくなるある種の暗示なの？
わからないよ。アポニアの刻印を手にした人があまりにも少ないんだ。でも君は戒律をよく知ってるんだね。知ってるなら用心して損はないから。崩壊に対抗するという希望を永遠に諦めないという戒律さえ知らず知らずのうちに女の子を死に至るまで追い詰めたんだから。
ここはまたオープンしたの？あ、どのビルビーの姉ちゃん？
多分君の探してる方じゃないよ。どうしたのパルド？
またか。ずっと探してたのに。じゃあ伝言を頼んでもいい？彼女の欲しいものを見つけたからいつもの場所に置いたって。まさか支払いたくないから出てこないとかじゃないよね？
はいはい。
おや、そんなことないよ。 心配しないでパルド。交流はかなり難しいけど伝えてみるから。
ならいいや、任せたよ。終わったらそのままさくらの姉ちゃんに直接渡していいから。代行はしないでおくよ。
うん、分かった。そう伝えておくよ。
今のはどういうこと？
他の私と何か取引してるようだね。私もよくわからないけど。
Okay. Time to go back to Kalpus.
また何をしに来たんだリツシャー。
なんでもないわ。ただあなたを見てふと思い出しただけよ。木を追うがに入る前にあなたがどう生きてきたのか話したことはなかったはずよね。あの黄昏の町という場所で。
黙れ。その話をしたやつは死ぬ。
もしすでにいろいろ知っていると言ったら、それに別にあなたの過去を探ろうとしてるわけじゃない。そこにいたもう一人の英傑が気になるだけよ。
あの猫がか。
パルドじゃないわ。アポニアよ。
へえ、あいつと戦うのか。メビウスと戦った時のように。
正確に言うと彼女が自ら接触してきて、私にとってかなり危険なシグナルを出したのよ。
なら答えろリツシャー。お前には戒律があるのか。
戒律の本質が何なのかはまだわからないけど、今までの理解をもとにして考えるとおそらくまだないと思うわ。
ああ、いいぞ。聞きたいことがあるならさっさと聞け。俺が後悔する前に。お前があいつの澄ました顔を地面に叩きつけ、誰もが羨む両手を折ってくれるというなら。
まだそこまでしてもらう必要はないわ。彼女がどんな人か知りたいだけよ。
独りよがりでいつも平然とした顔をして死んで当然なやつだ。
もっとわかりやすく言ってもらえる？例えば運び屋とか。
そんなことが何の役に立つ。療養所のスタッフだろ。嫌なやつだ。あいつがどうしてもこっそりと崩壊病に感染した奴らを収容したいとか言い出さなかったら、俺も二度目の。
Aponia brought in infected people infected with the Honkai without proper quarantine? Or did she not even know that they were infected?
落ち着いて。
俺の戒律を解け。この手でアポニアを粉々にしてやる。あいつに己の愚かさを存分に思い知らせてやる。
また普通に話せなくなったわね。けどさくらの話と合わせると、あの感染者たちを収容したのはアポニア本人だったのかしら。
Oof. Oh, hey! Another Shroud Deep sequence, which means that I should complete this week's deep sequence pursuits on for the book.
もし私も律者になったら。
Where are you? There we go. None of you are an ultimate. Or Kevin's. Yes, let's do something interesting.
ートでもしましょうか。
律者を倒すこと。
Ultimate boost total damage. Alright. Boost elemental damage. Time challenge successful. Let's boost elemental breach. 3 signets. Let's do the one that increases the signet's abilities by 50%. Time to go over here so that I can switch the signet to another one that will help me. Probably, what's his name? Sue? The Bodhi signet. And that is not helpful. It is way too quiet on the stream. Hey!
長い旅の
Well, I guess I'll take the physical damage. I'll be able to get 2 Bodhi signets from this. There we go.
進む道に迷い
Another Bodhi signet and then get karma wheels. What next? What next?
デートでもしましょうか。
久しぶり。
That one.
「加速しますよ」「ついてこれますか？」デートでもしましょうか。
常識というものは
デートでもしましょうか。
食べられないように気をつけて。
地球の神のささやきを聞きましょう。
That worked very well.
あんたに与えられる推し
I probably should have done that one. Huh. Let's see if there's any other Elysian signets that work well with
デートでもしましょうか。
Fallen Rosemary.
捕まえました。地球の神のささやきを聞きましょう。
Bingo.
あなたも私。
Bingo.
もしましょうか。加速しますよ。
久しぶり。
Oops. I don't know. Okay, not sure what I just did there. Okay, don't put my foot on the back of my desk. I cannot sit still.
ついてこれますか。加速しますよ。デートでもしましょうか。
And I was kind of wanting to do the cool guys don't learn explosions meme.
Date でもしましょうか。加速しますよ。
Kills the weaker one before he even gets to do anything.
私たちと同じ
デートでもしましょうか。
There we are, signet of Bodhi. I believe.
デートでもしましょうか。捕まえますね。
I don't even get to use the ultimate. That was easy. I might need to start doing more I should probably start doing more difficult settings with the Shroud. There we are. Or, yeah, with Rita than Shroud.
デートでもしましょうか。
待ってたわよ。
That was Alicia's collarbone, wasn't it? There we go. All right. Upgrade. I'm not really interested in all that stuff. That is way too much. Oh. So Elysia gave everyone flower crystals, and here we have a crystal from Kevin that she gave to Kevin that is broken. Oh dear. Oh. Don't have time to read all that. Flory would probably be freaking out if he saw me skipping a whole bunch of story. Wait, how did I get those guys, but I missed that one? Okay. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to go through, apparently. So, instead, I will go out here. Hey! We're closer. Still have... What is that? 130 to get. Okay. Alright. Well, anyway, troops, I guess thank you for watching the video, since, I mean, maybe people will be hopping on afterwards. Only Jesse showed up today, so it is what it is. Unfortunately, I am only a small 200 subscriber YouTube content creator, so not big. We'll see how things go. But yeah, just for anyone who might be interested in knowing, I do plan on doing the Fantasia event tomorrow morning, or this morning in about 7 hours. So look forward to that. And yeah, I think that'll be it. Anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!